Hey everybody, welcome to Brain Better. Today, we're going to share with you what the 5 love languages are and help you discover yours. Make sure to watch until the end of the video so that you can have a full understanding of the 5 types of love languages and have a more fruitful and fulfilling relationship with people around you. Also, if you learned something from this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to provide more values to you through our videos. Now, let's get straight into our topic today. What is your love language? The concept of love languages was first introduced by Dr. Gary Chapman, a pastor with 50 years of experience in pastoring and marriage counseling. Ironically, during the time when he was doing marriage counseling with couples, Dr. Chapman himself had a rather difficult time with his wife. They would get into heated arguments over the slightest thing, such as Dr. Chapman not doing his fair share of chores or his wife never closed the cabinet doors. Dr. Chapman would tell his wife how nice she looked, how much he appreciated everything she did for him, how much he loves her. One night she asked him that if he truly loves her that much, why didn't he help her out? That's when he had his aha moment. He realized that he and his wife had a different way of expressing and communicating love. When he thought that giving compliments and showing appreciation in the form of words is the best way to express his love to his wife didn't really appreciate love the same way he did. She valued acts of service instead. Later on, Dr. Chapman also discovered that quite a number of the couples attending his counseling session were facing similar issues too. He then started gathering information and observed the patterns. And in the end, he managed to group them all into 5 categories and later published a book called The 5 Love Languages, which writes about the 5 love languages he discovered. The book's introduction note says that your emotional love language and the language of your spouse may be as different as Chinese from English. No matter how hard you try to express love in English, if your spouse understands only Chinese, you will never understand how to love each other. Indeed, love language is not a universal language. People express and appreciate love in different ways. Conflict happens when we don't understand nor speak the same language. It can lead us into thinking that the other person doesn't love us the same way we do, or the other way around. It's important that we understand our own love language as well as the love languages of people around us so that together we can build a more fulfilling relationship. Understanding each other's love language ensures that love is expressed and received in a way that is truly meaningful to each other. So, what is your love language? Before we share with you the 5 love languages, we want you to take a simple quiz by Dr. Gary Chapman, which we very much recommend you to take in order to find out your love language. There will be a total of 30 questions. You can click on the link we attached in the description box down below to do the test. However, if you prefer to do a quiz of shorter version, you can do it with us. It may not be as accurate as the quiz by Dr. Chapman, but it should give you an idea of what your love language is. Now, before we start the quiz, please get a pen and paper. For each of the questions, we'll be reading 5 statements to you, and you have 15 seconds to answer. Please write down the alphabet representing the statement that best describes you. Number 1. I feel most loved when my partner A. tells me how much they love and care about me. B. spends quality time with me and give me their undivided attention. C. surprises me with a thoughtful gift. D. goes out of their way to do something for me to lessen my burden. E. hugs me. Number 2. I find it so sweet and thoughtful when my partner A. says good morning to me and tells me how lovely I look. B. shares little moments with me like brushing our teeth and make breakfast together. C. surprises me with a little gift. D. makes me breakfast in the morning. E. gives me little kisses on the forehead or bear hug me. Number 3. Which of the following aspects means the most to me in a relationship that I cannot live without? A. my partner telling me from time to time how much I mean to them and how much they appreciate me. B. my partner taking time to listen to me without interrupting while trying to understand how I truly feel. C. my partner putting in time and effort to get me something I love during important days like my birthday, Valentine's Day, or our wedding anniversary. D. my partner going the extra mile to take care of something I'm responsible to do whenever I'm too busy or tired. E. kissing and cuddling. Number 4. It would be a huge red flag to me if my partner A. hasn't told me how much they love or care for me in a while. B. didn't pay attention when I was talking to them. C. didn't get me anything for my birthday. D. didn't help me out when I'm busy or tired. E. hasn't kissed or hugged me in a while. Number 5. What would bother me more in a relationship? A. my partner hardly ever tells me how they feel about me. B. my partner hardly ever spends time with me. C. my partner hardly ever buys anything for me. D. my partner hardly ever makes sacrifices for me. E. my partner hardly ever gives me affectionate touches. Alright, now that you have answered all the questions from A to E, which one did you score the highest? The alphabet that got the highest score will be your primary love language. So keep your answer first, and next we're going to share with you what love language each of the alphabets stands for. A. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is about expressing and communicating love verbally. It can be compliments, encouraging words, affirmation, frequent I love yous, or even thoughtful text messages. People with words of affirmation as their primary love language feel loved and appreciated the most when their partner expresses their affection in verbal form. A simple I love you or you look stunning today can already make their day. Similarly, silence or negative words can have just the same amount of impact on them. They can be extra sensitive with words. Therefore, if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, it's important that you communicate your love to them in words as often as possible and be sensible in your tone and word selection. B. Quality time. People with quality time as their love language feel loved the most when their partner spends quality time with them and gives them their undivided attention. It's not just about two people being together, but more importantly, they will love for their partner to be fully present in the moment. This means putting down your phone, making eye contact, and actively listening to them when they talk. This means not interrupting them and showing genuine interest in what they have to share. This means doing things they love with them or planning a night out for just the two of you. C. Gifts. People who respond to love with gifts feel most appreciated and loved when their partner expresses their affection through gifts. This does not mean that this group of people are materialistic. In fact, they don't really care about the monetary value of the gifts. Instead, they value the time, effort, and thoughts put into choosing the gifts. It will mean the most to them if the gifts are personalized, carry certain symbolic meaning, or something that has been given a lot of thought into choosing. D. Acts of service. Instead of telling them how much they love them, people with acts of service as their love language prefer for their partner to show them how much they love them through actions. It can be doing your share of chores when you're too tired, it can be making breakfast for you in the morning, or it can be running errands for you to make your day easier. Those who respond to acts of service the most will also notice and appreciate all the tiny little things you do for them. E. Physical touch. Physical intimacy and affectionate touch play extremely important roles in the love life of this group of people. Other than sex, they feel loved when their partner hugs them, gives them little kisses on the forehead, puts their arm around them, cuddles on the couch, holds their hand, or gives them a back rub when they're tired. To them, lack of physical contact may come across as, "You don't love me." Therefore, it's important that you don't miss out on all these details if your partner values physical touch the most. So, what is your love language? We hope you learned something through this video, and do check out this playlist of our videos that cover other topics related to relationships. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on all these value-packed videos on communications, leaderships, psychology, and so much more. See you in the next video. Bye!